What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Walkcast. We're filmed in front of a live studio audience of whoever I walk past. I just got off the bus. I actually think that I get off at the wrong stop. I think that if I get off a stop later, it's like technically faster. But Apple Maps tells me to get off at that stop. I don't mind much of a walk, so I can live with it. Today I want to talk about, the obvious oncoming robot apocalypse. Because I'm not very good with technology. I think that's evident by me. Oh, there's a squirrel. He's got something. What the fuck is he holding? That squirrel had like a tissue. I'm not sure if I got it at all. I'm not sure if that was in the camera at all, but that was a squirrel. He's holding like a bundled up tissue of some bullshit. Back to the robot apocalypse. I'm really bad with technology. I accidentally ended like half of these episodes and had to stitch them together using fucking iMovie of all things, which is not the best program. I don't know what I'm doing, really. I went to a Taco Bell once, and they have like the screen things where you order, you like tap stuff. Somehow, I accidentally added like a $3 drink of some dragon fruit bullshit to my order, and I didn't even notice. They give you like 3 confirmations before you check out, and somehow still it slipped through the cracks. So I ended up with some bullshit. And I was thinking, being bad with tech, I think that would make me more susceptible to robot enslavement. Because, I don't know, I feel like they'd want to enslave you more if you're good with tech. Because it's like, I don't know, maybe you're more of a threat. Maybe they're just better suited. But I feel like I could not escape. I could not overthrow them. I'm a bumbling idiot. I would, like, you think I can, like, overthrow some AI? I could not do Hello World on Python. That's too complicated for me. And, with AI technology becoming ever so more relevant, it's just a big issue. Because I feel like AI can do just about everything better than me, except for making these epic podcasts. AI can't copy my bullshit. Can I make that light? I'm kicking it in a high gear. I think I can make this. Anyways, I'm gonna circle back here. At that Taco Bell, I accidentally ordered some dragon fruit thing. I don't know what it was. How the hell did we come up with dragon fruit? Not like the plant, like, how do we name things? Because, dragon fruit is a good-ass name. That shit looks like... it looks like a fucking dragon egg. It looks insane. Like, yeah, if a dragon had a fruit, that would be it, I think. But then there's other stuff out there. Like, how the hell do we come up with a banana? Where did that come in? That's just a bunch of fucking noises. They let a baby name that one. And obviously it's obviously just words, But it like boils down eventually, because, you got your Latin, whatever. At some point, someone just sat down and decided to start saying bullshit. And we just accepted that as language. Obviously, we can trace back our current stuff. How far does it go back, though? Like, when's the earliest point of language where some dude was just... What the fuck? I'm not sure if that was in camera. They were, like, two-manning that Lime bike. Where was I? how early did we just start saying things and decided that those were words? Weather is interesting. I really don't think condensation is actually real, to be honest. You're telling me clouds it's just a bunch of water in the sky, apparently. It's just like a big pool. Well, it's not, because it's separate. They're like small enough to be in the air, but they're big enough to bunch together in a gigantic fucking cloud. That doesn't make any sense to me. And you're telling me that, like, electricity can come out of those? They can just zap a gigantic bolt of lightning out of the fucking bundle of water? Where is that coming from? Where do you get the energy to release a literal of just like... I'm pretty sure lightning is like hotter than the surface of the sun, and it just comes out of the sky. That doesn't make any sense at all. Seriously. Oh, I remember something I wanted to talk about. Hold on. Just give me a second to walk up. This isn't related. This is another thing. There's also a lady here. Up here, there is this school bus that is just filled with bullshit. It's... Look at this. It's just parked on the side of a random street, and it's just filled with literal crap, literal garbage. That lady back there, I don't think she was in camera, but I don't think she was speaking English, but she was mumbling something. She was like inspecting that, because why the fuck is there a school bus on the side of the road filled with whatever the fuck? Anyway, what I want to talk about was microwaves. Microwaves, that's some bullshit. You're telling me that I can stick whatever in there. It just magically heats up. It spits out like light waves, radiation, whatever. And from my knowledge, I'm pretty sure the way microwaves work is they like vibrate and like heat up the water molecules inside your food. That doesn't make sense. And all microwaves have that like that weird little pattern on the front, like on the glass. That's like, I don't know, lead or something. It's like blocking the radiation from like escaping the microwave and like, I don't know, frying you. That does not seem like something to have as a household item. I mean, I feel like most appliances realistically are just death machines by default. You know, dryers, how the hell does a dryer work? Because from what I'm seeing, it just kind of tosses your clothes around. But somehow they get warm. Like, not just, it doesn't just dry them out, like it gets the water out of them and it brings it to room temperature. It like actually heats them up. If you take a fresh dryer load, it's like hot. Are they like blasting it with some shit? It's like a heater, but just tosses it around too. That's kind of all that's off my immediate mind. So I'm just gonna start talking about what I see now. Motor transportation. I was actually talking in class today. Horsepower is really a strange gear method to measure an engine's strength. We just said, oh, let's go with horses. I mean, it's because we used to like ride horses, I think, and whatnot. But we just said, oh yeah, that car, it's like 1,000 horses. It's just American measurement systems. It's a bunch of feet. Yeah, that car, it can go as fast as about like 3 leopards, pretty fast. And I mean, fossil fuels on their own. You're telling me that was like that liquid oil, it's this black juice, and you're telling me that used to be bones, plants, whatever, that was just in the ground for a long time. It just turned into straight up juice, and when you burn it, it makes the cargo space? No, cargo road. And I mean, like, it goes further than just cars. Actually, jet fuel is different, I think. It might be fossil fuel based. But I know that, I'm pretty sure rocket fuel is like some chemical concoction from a lab specifically designed to, fuel a rocket, because you need a lot more power for that bitch than
I am. I'm getting as many as I can. I'm gonna try to.
My dad was talking to his mom or something. I don't know. As I was saying, I think the car. What was I? A rocket needs a lot more oomph than a car does, because cars are just kind of rolling. The rocket is propelling itself, not even in the air, because it goes into space. I mean, space is kind of crazy, because what do you mean there's just nothing out there? It's just a bunch of emptiness. I mean, I guess there's like molecules, whatever, space, fucking star gas up in space, but it's like, realistically, it's just a bunch of emptiness. And there's emptiness beyond the nothing, the edge of the universe, whatever. Shit. Uh-oh, where are my keys? Oh, we're good. Where was I? Space. The edge of the universe is a thing, which is, like, what do you mean? Because space is nothing. It's empty. And the edge of the universe, what, it's just nothing-er? It's just more nothing? This guy. Let's set this up. Oh shit, is this gonna... That might be an issue. I might have to... Oh, dude. We're back at the OG spot. I don't know how long that last recording was. I accidentally ended it because I had to respond to a text. I was talking about being bad with tech earlier. Obviously, you can see that happening. We got a different view here. Hold on. There we go. This thing's further back. I feel like it should be closer. I say we do another food test. Hold on. I have more bullshit in my pantry that I can grab. Last episode we had those spicy gummy bears. I hope you guys are enjoying your nothing. Your amazing view. Oh boy. You have your Frank's Red Hot gummy bears. Obviously, you gotta pair it with the Takis lollipops. Aren't these gonna be delicious? Open easy. What do you mean open easy? It says open easy. There's no slit or anything. There's just like a hole punch in there. I don't know what they want me to do with that. I can't open easy. What do you mean open easy? It won't open. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to bust out the scissors again? This is more stuff from my stocking. Chili and lime. I don't know why that one works. Because, you know, based on those... Where are we? There we go. Based on those spicy gummy bears, I can tell you, sweet and spicy, it's not the best combo. But chili and lime is wonderful. It is amazing. Ooh, they're individually packaged. Isn't that fun? Here we go. Chili powder dip. Okay, so there's like just a bunch of powder on the bottom of here that I can feel. Which I guess is the chili powder dip labeled on here. I'm not sure if you can read that. Oh, it's in focus. There we go. I have these scissors. They're nice and golden. Oh! Gold. Oh, I can smell... Anyway. I can smell the powder. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's just a bunch of powder in the bottom of there. Who made this? This is the most... This genuinely looks like a piece of dog poop. I mean, this looks disgusting. There's so much chili powder caked onto here. It doesn't even really smell like when you open a bag of takis or whatever, it like kind of smells like spicy. It doesn't smell like that. It just smells like dirt. It's like herbal. I'm not looking forward to this one. I really am not. I was going to talk about, let me take a lick of this. Oh, God, I really don't want to do this. This looks disgusting. I mean, ugh. It tastes like I'm not even to the lollipop. That lick was just pure seasoning. It tastes like if you went into your kitchen, you grabbed every herb, every spice, you know, your oregano, your paprika, whatever. You just mixed them all together, and you just, like, picked it up and just, like, just poured it on your tongue. It's not even spicy. It's not limey. It's not like tahini or something. It just tastes like herbs. It is not good. It just tastes like eating dirt. Oh, there's a little bit of spice. This is disgusting. Who did this? This is horrible. I could not see myself enjoying this in the slightest. I think it's maybe like traditional Mexican. I don't know. I mean, you know, my very large Latina audience. I don't get it. It does not taste good to me. I'm not really to the lollipop at all. There's a spot here that seems like it's a lot less seasoning. I'm going to try to lick that. Maybe it'll taste better. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. This is going to be a weird episode for the camera. I'm doing it off screen, you perverts. You're going to edit me or some shit. So, I think I got to the lollipop. It doesn't taste good either. It doesn't really taste like anything. I'm not even going to bother to try to finish this. This is just disgusting. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. My parents parents are texting me, dude. And I kind of need to respond to them because, you know, they're my parents. And that's going to force this recording to end. That's going to make my editing process longer. Give me a second. I want to talk about something real quick. Gold. It's not real gold, obviously. I mean, who the hell do I think... Who the hell do you think I am carrying a pack of solid... Not a pack. It's not a pack. Carrying solid gold scissors. I'm going to be back in a second. Give me a sec. I need to throw this horrible, disgusting thing of food, this imitation of candy, away. I'm not sure if you could hear any of that. Okay, I'm gonna check my parents now because I need to do that. Oh, I didn't put the scissors away. I should have done that. Okay, well, they handled it for me, didn't they? Gold. Gold is a strange concept because, I mean, it's valuable because it's rare, obviously. But it's not really useful at all. Like, just because something's rare doesn't mean it's necessarily worth something. I mean, I guess it's just kind of a flex. Because there's no real gold tools, gold armor, whatever. Because gold, it's like soft. That's like people at the Olympics, you know, they bite their medals. Because I don't think they're real gold anymore. But when real gold was instated, and like you'd see like pirates or whatever biting coins to see if they're real, it's because gold is like extremely soft for a metal. So it could like bend. It would like bend when you bit it. You would see like your teeth dents. I feel like that's possibly the worst way to test gold. Because now your coin or your metal pretty much permanently has teeth marks on it showing that you bit it. I put coins in my mouth. I can't be talking. But, I mean, really, it's just kind of a useless metal, to be honest. Iron, silver, in theory, even though they're like way more common, silver isn't common, but iron, steel, they should be worth more because they're so much more useful. No one's making a gold frying pan. It's just rare and it's useless. It's pretty stupid, you know. Diamonds. Theoretically, diamonds are like the hardest thing on earth. So if you could, say, make an armor set out of entirely diamonds, like you're in Minecraft creative mode or some shit, you make your house. Theoretically, that would be incredibly strong. I mean, people use like diamond-edged, whatever, blades. I'm going to scooch up because I'm just having horrible posture. Okay, I'm going to scooch back a little bit. There we go. That's just right. Diamonds, that's where I was. People use like diamond blades and whatnot to cut, and it's like the best thing to cut because it's oftentimes the only thing that something can cut. Or something that can cut something else, whatever. And so that makes sense. That makes sense why diamonds would be valuable. And it also includes that they're insanely rare, so that makes sense. Diamonds being incredibly valuable makes a lot of sense. Gold, on the other hand, does not. I mean, how do we even discover these materials? At some point, we just started digging and we ended up finding whatever ore deposits. There's like that herbal chili dust on my table from the stupid lollipop. We ended up discovering metal or whatever, and instead of just saying, oh, that's a really hard rock, we probably shouldn't dig that, we decided to pick it up and, I don't know, melt it into the shape of something. How does that make sense? How did we click that we should... Oh, I found this big, really hard, kind of shiny rock underground. I'm going to put it under fire and then put it in this mold of a tool, because that's probably what I should do with this. And I mean, I don't know, I guess it worked out. I kind of think I want to cut this episode off early, but I'm on a roll right now. I don't want to make this one too long. My second episode was like 45 minutes long. It was really long, which I think the second episode is my best work, frankly. But it was, I think, too long, to be honest. I think it was a little bit outstretched. My upload schedule is really inconsistent. It's been like at least a week since my last one. Maybe longer. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a bit, longer than it usually is. I was doing it like 4 or 5 days in between. But anyways, where was I? I was at Silver's Metals. I mean, really everything. Everything was discovered by just someone deciding to do some bullshit at one point. Building, we just decided to, let's just stack a bunch of shit. Let's just put a bunch of wood together. And now we have houses, buildings everywhere. I think I'm going to cut this episode off here. I think this is a solid 20-ish minutes. I don't think we're skimming 30. Definitely not. Maybe. But thank you for watching this all the way through. Everyone have a nice day. Adios. Subscribe, please. I have like 20. That's not very good.